There's been some different viewpoints of how to handle relationships that are kind of in turmoil. A lot of people say just leave them, just ghost them, just end relationships. You've been in some struggles for a while, you've been hearing their problems for a while, just end the relationship. The one thing, though, that they did not do that I think is an important step before you make such a drastic decision is give them a chance to change. Let them know that you're feeling some discomfort, but not necessarily in the heat of the moment where emotions are high and you're in your feelings, but when you're both at a good state, where you're both able to receive it. You can see where they're at and where you're at, because maybe they're not seeing what you see. You each have two different visions, two different ears, two different eyes, the way you live life. So how can you expect somebody to see the same way that you have, the way that you experience life? There's always 2 points to a story, 2 viewpoints in a conversation. So giving somebody a chance to change or understand what you're feeling, I think that's so important and can give you an opportunity to have the relationship that you want. Any relationship, it could be a romantic, it can be friends, it could be family, but giving people the opportunity to understand you. You might think, well, they've known me my whole life, they know how I think, but you're always changing, they're always changing. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago. You're not the same. So the way you communicate and they communicate and what you've healed and overcome, you have to remember, as you heal, you upgrade and you want new things. But they may also want new things. So it's coming together as a couple. And again, it doesn't matter if it's romantic, friends, family, but living the life you want in a healthy manner, in the way that you want to live, in the way they want to live. If it still is not where you want to go and be, then you go your separate ways, you take your own journey. You don't have to be together. You don't have to stay in a relationship out of obligation. If you're staying in a relationship obligation, it doesn't feel good inside. Be in a relationship that makes you feel good, that you're excited, whether it's you're excited to see them, you're excited to visit them, you're excited to just share your life. When you start doing things out of obligation, when you look at something on the phone or a text review and you're like, you roll your eyes, you just kind of like, I really don't want to talk to them. That's not a relationship you want to have. But of course, you have to give somebody the opportunity to change. And that's by communication, open communication, healthy communication. It's always a choice, whether you want to stay or you want to go. It's always your choice. It's not obligation out of loyalty, but out of love. Just because you don't want to be with someone doesn't mean that's you or they don't love you. It's that you're on your separate journeys and you got to go your separate ways. You may come back, you may not, but that's part of life. Have a beautiful day.